My name is Juliet Ballard. I am the Assistant Manager of the Caregivers for Trusted Loving Care. We provide care for families 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I manage the caregivers on a routine basis. We have some caregivers that provide care for several hours a day, others that provide care 24 hours a day, depending on the needs of the family. It's very important to me personally to be a part of an organization that really cares about the people that they're caring for. It's really important for me for the organization to be authentic. And I can honestly say that when I go into a home and I meet with a caregiver, I can genuinely see that they have a relationship with the client. I can genuinely see that the client is looking to the caregiver to assist them. That I can see that their relationship, they can answer each other's questions, finish each other's sentences. I can tell that with a kind gesture or a kind touch, that the client's actually responding to the caregiver, that the caregiver can sense when the client is having a sense of anxiety or discomfort and can immediately respond to that. Those are the things that I'm looking for when I'm going out to meet with a caregiver. TLC hires caregivers that we match to the family's specific needs. So we find people that have the same interests and the same values as your loved one. Prior to actually providing care for a family, we go out and we do a home assessment where we find out the particulars about a family, the likes and dislikes, routine care, what things are needed with the family. We pay attention to detail and what actually provides happiness. We like to know that every loved one has a smile on their face when we're leaving their home. Trusted Loving Care, we focus on the individual and the individual's needs. What might be routine, we try to include. There are also all those small detail things that really mean a lot to a client. It could be as simple as having lemon tea in the morning. It could be as simple as using a certain mouthwash when they brush their teeth. It's the details that matter and that make their lives more fulfilling. And we pay attention to those things. Each caregiver is trained and has a caregiver log that they fill out during a shift to be very specific about the things that they provided for a loved one. We can also send weekly updates to family members about what's going on with their loved one so that they stay in the loop of their loved one's actual daily life. We have some families that live in state, close by their loved ones, but we also have ones that live out of state that we provide care for. So we're the conduit between the family and the loved one to ensure that the loved one is kept safe. It's very meaningful to me when a caregiver is touching a person that they're providing care for and the person replies, "Thank you, dear. Thank you for being here." It's those type of interactions when I go into visit homes that I actually see that there's a relationship between the caregiver and the loved one. That's very important to us that relationship exists between the caregiver and the loved one. We enhance their lives. We provide a routine for the people that we care for. We provide an opportunity to do things that they enjoy that they otherwise couldn't do. We provide the freedom for your loved ones to be able to do what they wake up in the morning and they set out to do versus needing to make an appointment to go somewhere. They can actually think the night before about what they'd like to do the next day, and oftentimes we'll talk to the caregiver about what they'd like to do the next day, and they set up a schedule. That's very helpful. It increases their quality of life, it stabilizes their moods, and it enhances their overall health. Our service provides a certain comfort level for families and their loved ones, a certain comfort level to know that their family members are taken care of, that whatever the caregivers have been given as a task, that it will be completed and that they will be provided feedback. Family members oftentimes thank us because they feel that their lives with their loved ones had become routine, that they were filled with doctor's appointments, they were filled with routine care, and with Trusted Loving Care being a part of their family, they found that they were able to actually spend quality time with their loved ones, that they weren't committed to coming in before work to give a shower or to do routine care, that actually when they entered their family member's home, they were able to relax because everything was done. The food was cooked, the laundry was done, the house was clean, the medical appointments had been taken care of, and they were actually able to spend time with their mother or father, and that was most meaningful. We have several clients with memory loss, and they're some of our most treasured clients. We have caregivers that are very patient and experienced in working with these types of clients. Caregivers provide companionship, they provide routine care, they provide daily living skills that could be bathing, shaving, cutting fingernails. They can do laundry, light housekeeping, cooking, transporting to going shopping in the mall. We have some clients that enjoy having books read to them. We have other clients that enjoy going out into the community. We have other clients that enjoy watching birds and actually finding species of birds. We train the caregivers to find out what brings joy into each person's life. And with in-home companion care, we go into the homes and actually try to find out what will be the most meaningful experience for the client for the day. Our companions are trained, insured, and bonded to provide trustworthy care for your loved ones. We have one family that insists that they must have the caregiver attend their family dinners on Sundays. And it's a wonderful experience for the caregiver to become a part of the family, and also for the client to have the caregiver there. There are some things that the client would prefer not to say that he often asks the caregiver to say for him. And it's so funny to watch that they finish each other's sentences and that they have a really good time. It's nice to have that extra conduit between the family and the caregiver so that the caregiver can help with routine tasks during family functions so that the family can enjoy their time with the loved one. We don't have a select system or a computerized program that will send an email to a caregiver just to show up one day. You can be assured with Trusted Loving Care that you will have caregivers that actually know your family member and are invested in your family member's welfare. When hiring Trusted Loving Care, you can be assured that we will put your family and your loved one first at all times.